So let's start. First question. Okay, add -9 plus 5. Okay, so the difference between 9 and 5 is 4. And since -9 is greater than 5, so the sign of adding when we add two numbers, the sign of the result will be the sign of the greater number of the two numbers, and the difference between them is 4. So -9 plus 5 is -4. We begin here at -9, and then we step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps to the right because we add 5. So this is -8, this is -7, this is -6, this is -5, and this is -4. So in short, when we have an addition problem with two numbers with different signs, we find the difference between the numbers, and then we assign to the result the sign of the greater of the two numbers. Okay, so -4 is the result here. Okay, so this is an addition problem, and we have two numbers with the same sign. So -2, -5. So in the number line, we begin here at -2, and we need to go further to the left 5 more steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. So we end up -7. Okay. So we add 6 and -8. So on the number line, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We begin here, and then we need to take 8 steps to the left, so we end up here at -2. The difference, we add two numbers with different signs, so we find the difference between 8 and 6. The difference between 8 and 6 is 2. But the sign of the result should be that of the greater number of the two numbers. So since 8 is the greater number, the result will be in the negative. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps to the left, we end up at -2. Okay, so the shortcut to calculate this is to find the difference, and the result should be with the sign of the greater number, so -2. So here we take 4 steps. We begin at -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We begin here, and we take 4 steps to the right. So this is -3, -2, -1, and this is 0. So they cancel out each other. Okay, so Sorry, no. Sorry, my mistake. We begin at -4, and then we add 4 more negative steps to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is -5, -6, -7, -8. So we combine these two together, and then we assign them the negative sign because they are combine two negatives, so we will go further to the left from where we began. So we end up further to the negative, to the left. Okay, so -8 is the result. Okay, so here we add two numbers with different signs, -7 and +4. So the difference between 7 and 4 is 3, but since the greater number of these two numbers is negative, so we assign the negative sign to the result. So the answer is -2. You see it on the number line. So we began at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We began at -7, this is 0, and we took 4 steps to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is -6, this is -5, this is -4, and this is -3. We end up at -3. Okay, so here we have two negative numbers. We begin at -7 and we take one step to the left. So we go further to the left. This is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and -7. And -7, we take one step to the left, we end up at -8. So the two numbers that we add have the same sign, in this case negative sign. So the result is the sum of these two numbers, and the sign of the result is in the negative because we go further to the left from where we began. We add a negative, so we go left. So this is -8. So here we have two numbers with opposite signs because the 3 is positive, 7 is negative. So we first, to make it short, we find the difference between these two numbers. So 7 minus 3, the difference is 4. And since the 7 is the greater of the two numbers, the result will have the sign of the greater of the two numbers. So it means that the result will be -4. Let's see it on the number line. So we began at 1, 2, 3. This is the 0. This is 1, 2, 3. This is where we began. And we took 7 steps to the left. So 1, 2, 3. And another 4 steps to the left of the 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We end up at -1. This is -2. This is -3. And we end up at -4. Thank you for watching. In the next video, I will do this practice, missing numbers on the number line. So I will see you in the next video.